Hello students, in this video I'm going to take you through matrix vector multiplication. Now a lot of you know how to do matrix vector multiplication, I'm assuming, but I want to offer you a slightly different perspective. Now typically when you do matrix vector multiply, you take the vector and you multiply it by the first row and component by component. So you take 2 times 1 plus 2 times 1 here plus 4 times 3, and then you add them together. Then you take this column vector and you multiply it by this row, so you'd have 2 times minus 3 plus 1 times 5 plus 3 times 3, and you add all that together. Then you take 2 times 2 plus 1 times 1 plus 3 times 3, and you add them all together. Okay, I want to offer you a slightly different perspective. The way I want you to think about it is, if you notice, you took this 2 and you multiplied it by the first column in every case. You took this 1 and you multiplied it by the middle column in every case. And you took the 3 and you multiplied it by this third column in every case, and then you added them all together. So I want you to think of matrix vector multiplication as taking this component, multiplying it by the first column, the second component times the second column, and the third component times the third column, and then adding them together. In other words, this is what I'm saying. You're taking 2, multiplying it by 1 minus 3, 2. You're taking the 1, which is the next component, multiplying it by the middle column, 2, 5, 1. You're taking 3 and multiplying it by the third column, minus 4, 3, 1. Well, let's take a look at this. If we take this 2 and we multiply it by 1 minus 3, 2, then we get 2 minus 6, 4. If we take the 1 and multiply it by 2, 5, 1, of course we get 2, 5, 1. And if we take the 3 and multiply it by minus 4, 3, 1, we get 3 times minus 4 is 12, minus 12, 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 1 is 3. Now let's just add all of these together, and we get 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 12 is minus 8, minus 6 plus 5 is minus 1, plus 9 is 8, 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8. So you get the vector minus 8, 8, 8. And that is how you can do matrix multiplication. The nice thing about this perspective is, as you go on to learn about linear combinations, you'll learn that this term here on the left-hand side, this we call a linear combination. It's a scalar times a vector plus a scalar times a vector plus a scalar times a vector. So you could think of a linear combination of these column vectors as a matrix vector multiply. And you could think of linear combinations that are equal to another vector as a linear system of equations. That'll become useful later when you're solving systems of equations and you're examining topics such as linear independence or linear dependence. So keep that in the back of your mind as you're doing, as you're going through those topics. All right, good luck.